What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to show you how to get the air filter out of my 2015 Yamaha FJ09, but this should apply to FZ09, MT09s, and other tracer models because it's very similar. Now, I've already done a video about removing the gas tank, which is the main objective of this whole job, so I'll walk you through right now roughly how to get to that point. You'll need a 4mm to take off all the plastics, starting with the top one, then onto the side plastics next to the tank, and then you'll have to remove both your seats to get access to the gas tank. At the base of the gas tank, you have some options for taking off certain Allen head bolts. And then on the front left side of the tank, you have a 4mm on either side. Then it's just vent hoses on the bottom of the tank and the quick disconnect on the bottom of the tank. The gas tank can be tricky, but just pinch the line real well and then it'll come off. Let's get into it. At this point in the job, it's definitely preferable to have an empty gas tank, which I don't. But as you can see at the options for the gas tank, you have two 10mm that I've removed, or you can do the Allen heads that go down into the frame or the subframe of the bike, and then just 4mm Allen here, and same on the other side. What I do is I lift up the back of the tank, put a 2x4 underneath it so it's propped up, and then I take off the fuel lines and put this down somewhere soft. This is my preferred method for getting the tank off. I've got it shifted forward and tilted up a little bit, and I got a piece of wood between the seat mount and the bottom of the tank. Now I have access to the connection points under the tank. Got the tank off, and surprisingly, it doesn't leak much. My FZ6 leaked way more whenever you took off this fuel line, but it's always a good idea to put down some absorbent material like paper towel so it doesn't get on the delicate components beneath the fuel tank. So I like to put a Ziploc bag in, kind of contain the fumes so I'm not inhaling all that, but now we have access to where our air filter is. All right, first things first, we gotta get the ECU out of the way. These two tabs hold the ECU in place, so just pick them up. And I'm just taking a long screwdriver here to give it some leverage and slide it forward, but it actually slides out pretty easily. Now just, be gentle. Don't pull hard. It doesn't take a lot of resistance. Pull, 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 and then you just kind of finesse. There we go. ECU out. I'm just gonna leave it over here. Be nice. Now you'll see that there's some Allen head fasteners around the perimeter, but that holds the bottom half of the airbox to the frame, and we don't need to touch that. We just need to take this top half off, which is held in with these Phillips around the perimeter. So we're gonna take that off now. Now with all the screws out, just wiggle it up. There we go. Air filter. The air filter looks like it just slides in. You just take it out. Ta-da! Air filter. As for installing a new air filter, the mesh side of the air filter faces down into the throttle bodies, and this paper side faces out into the fresh air that it's trying to filter. This crinkly part on the top goes facing up in the motorcycle, and you really can't put it in wrong. So from this view inside the airbox, you can see the three different heights on the velocity stacks. That helps the engine get, an even better power band, I guess. But also I'm on the throttle, and you can see that it moves down there outside, but the throttle plates don't actually move, which is kind of interesting. I guess the servo motor over here is what actually opens and closes the throttle plates. That's how Yamaha achieves their different ride modes, because I guess if it was all directly linked to the mechanical turning of the wrist at the throttle, then these would all open at the same time and the same speed anyways. So I guess by connecting it and by driving it through an electric motor, you can have drive modes. It's kind of neat. Putting it all back together is the reverse of disassembly, so I'm going to throw you on a time lapse and put it back together. Make sure your ECU wiring harness cable bundles get back in the little slot that's designed for them in the airbox. When you've got your fuel line back on, make sure you push this orange clip up into place. If it's exposed like this, that means you can take it off. You can press on the blue tabs and squeeze it off. And that's not gonna happen under the bike just randomly, but the best way to have it is clipped on. Make sure it's squeezed all the way this way, and then push the orange tab in place. Don't forget your other connections, and you're done under the tank. And that's a wrap on servicing the air filter on my 2015 Yamaha FJ09. Hope this video helped you out. Hope it made you more comfortable tackling the job, because really, it's not much harder than taking the tank off. It's only a few more Phillips head screws past that. I'm pretty sure if you can take the tank off, you can get the air filter out and change too. It's really not as big a job as it might seem. If you want to see more Yamaha CP3 and FJ09 content, drop a comment down below. I've got lots of videos to make on it, but let me know what you want to see. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please smash the like and subscribe button down below because it really helps me out. And as always, thanks for watching and have a good day.